Okay, welcome back to Grow New Plants. Today I'm going to plant my live oak trees. I've got, I collected over, I think 600 acorns because I wasn't really sure how many I was going to plant. And I had a tree that just had an enormous amount of acorns, so I didn't have any trouble getting good ones. I took all these acorns last year and I floated them all to make sure they were good. And look right here, see some of these are already starting to bust open, so these ought to germinate pretty quick. See that? So these are already starting to pop open. And I took these out of the refrigerator yesterday. I'd stored them all winter. It's April the 2nd right now, so a little bit late planting them, but they'll be fine. I kept them cold until then. I took them out yesterday and then I soaked them. They've been soaking for about 24 hours and you can see they're already busting open, ready to start growing. So I'm going to do 144 of these. I've got 24. These are my Rootmaker pots. I've showed you these to you before. They got the air pruning holes in them, keep the roots from circling. They make nice fibrous root systems. They basically, the roots grow out of those little holes and then the air prunes them. And then they branch out and start forming more roots. So they get a nice thick root system. And then when you transplant them, all those little roots start growing out. And they do really well. So if you've never had any experience with them, you'll see throughout the year the difference that these kind of pots make over a normal flat-sided pot, round or square or whatever. So I've already got all of these but one ready, so this is the last one I needed to put soil in. I was going to do that on the video with you. So I'm not packing them in too tight because I want to have enough room I can push my acorns down in here, and then I come back in and put a flat piece of, or a flat layer of dirt on top of it. So I'm going to go ahead and just start putting my acorns in. I'm just going to put one acorn in per pot. Press them down in there. And then this is going to be, I think after this I've got 4 more kinds of trees. Maybe 3, I think 3 more to plant. And then I will be done planting all my trees and I'm going to start moving on to some other stuff. Well, after that I got to get my greenhouse built. I still got one table to build, one more that I put my plants on. So as soon as I get all these planted, then I'm going to get that last table built, and then I'm going to start building my greenhouse. And we'll be in business, ready to grow some trees this spring. So there is the first one done. And we'll go ahead and just put a little layer of dirt across the top of this. Sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied this morning. I'm stressing out trying to get all this finished. It's supposed to start raining again. I had a couple days, luckily, without any rain that I could get some of this done. So I'm hoping I can get the rest of these planted today before the rains come back again. So there's the first one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll fast forward through the other 5. I got 6 flats of these to do, so I'll go ahead and fast forward through the other ones, and then we'll come back. We'll talk about them a little bit. All of these planted now. I'll just lay a few more of these up here to look at. Like I said, I've got 144 of these planted, and I'm getting close. I've got 3 more kinds of trees to plant, so I'm going to try and get all those done today, and I'll make videos of all of those. So I want you to follow along, and if you're not subscribed to me, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification. That way when these things start coming up, I'll post updates and show you what they look like when they start coming up, how long they took to come up and all that. I'm tracking all of that stuff. And then I didn't mention it earlier, if you're interested in my soil mix, I've got a link to that video right up there. I'll put that up there on how I made my soil mix. It's basically peat moss, perlite, and then a fertilizer micronutrients combo mixed in with it. That's my initial starter soil for these. And when these things grow up, hopefully later this spring, they'll be big enough and I'll move them up into 1 gallon Rootmaker pots. And then depending on how fast they grow, I may go ahead and move them up into 3 or 5 gallons by the end of the year, but we'll just have to wait and see how they do. But anyway, I do appreciate you watching. And when I get done with all of these and get my last table built, before I do the greenhouse, I'll do another tour of the backyard nursery of everything I have back there going. And then after that, my next project will be to get the greenhouse built, so that'll be exciting, and I'll do videos of the greenhouse being built too. And then of course, all the videos will be done in the greenhouse after that. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. Thank you.